Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Lots of info about Season 4, the live event, Battle Pass, and then of course we got a massive update next week. We got to focus on that as well. And then also the Junk Rift has just been unvaulted. As of yesterday, there's a little hotfix update, no downtime. That also vaulted the following items: Firework Flare Gun and the Ice Cream Cone. The summer event is officially over, and my vacation is officially over. We made a couple videos while I was gone, but there was no face cam. I hope you prefer this. I hope the face cam doesn't make it worse. That'd be a bad sign. Next week, the big thing, at least that we know about, two things, is the Dragon Ball event that we should learn about it. If not, it should launch with the update next week on Tuesday, of course. But a new tree bloom from the reality tree has sprouted at the Daily Bugle. All right, this is our last bloom spot there's going to be, and Fortnite's actually confirmed that it's happening next week, and they said the Daily Bugle will change next update to the Daily Bloom Goal. Quote, a Northeast POI will be getting a major change in the next game update. Like we've said, we think this is going to be different than all the other ones. There's no confirmation on that. I don't even know if they might have considered all the other bloom spots, bloom POIs, major changes. So I wouldn't even say this confirms it's going to be different than all the other bloom theme POIs we've seen so far. I'll keep you updated. Make sure you subscribe, turn your noties on, because I bet we'll know what's happening before next week, and I'll be the guy to let you know. A couple guesses from the community. The first one is Capsule Core or some version of a Dragon Ball POI. I think this is the most likely option. Fortress Vader, I don't think that's happening. I think it's just something people really want to see. I would love to be pleasantly surprised with that theory. Pleasant Park, and the reason for this one is it's below the bugle in the flip side, and the flipped bloom icon is in the files, right? That's actually, I hadn't actually read this post. That's a great theory. So Pleasant Park, or it could be something entirely else, something similar to what we've seen so far. Take your guesses down below, and yeah, I can't wait for next week. We haven't had a major update in about a month, so I'm glad Epic got some time off. I took the vacation at the perfect time because they were off as well. That wasn't really planned, and now it's back to it, the tail end of the season. Here we go. Rocket League. There was a Rocket League event. If you're a fan of the channel, you know that we talked about a Rocket League event possibly happening, and it's begun. It's Rocket League cosmetics. I got them all in front of you. There's 4 of them total. There's some challenges you got to do. It's all in Fortnite, so I guess they're promoting the game through Fortnite. You don't have to go play Rocket League, which I know will make some of you guys happy. And this goes until August 15th, right before the update next week. So yeah, a little bit of fun to have, free items to earn before our big update. Epic has acknowledged the problem that option C was always chosen first for the voting option in the Block 2.0, the Tilted Towers vote. They will fix this with any further votings when they happen, when these type of votings happen again, confirming that we're probably going to get it again, which I'm a fan of, this Block 2.0 vote-in POI buildings. But yeah, it was an issue that option C was usually winning, because when you went to donate, it started on option C. So people might have just, clicked donate gold, not knowing that it was on option C, thus artificially boosting it. Now, spoilers, quickly. Last video, I did a full walkthrough of the new Marvel Zero War Fortnite comic, and a ton was revealed. I'm going to talk about it a little more here, so skip ahead a couple minutes if you don't want to hear this, but if you do, here we go. The sisters lore. Part of what we talked about is that Geno is the father of the sisters. He's the leader of the IO, and they were genetically improved by Geno in every way, just like he did to himself. He wants to be the superior being, right? For a bet with members of the IO, he sent both of them into the loop, saying that they would get out first. However, they didn't get out first, and then he replaced them with snapshots. So this means, and he says here, so I assume this also means that there are evil variants of the sisters who are with Geno. I'd say yes, 100%. And that's the reason in the Chapter 2 Season 6 event, the Foundation told Jones, get me to Geno and get me to the sisters, because the sisters are part of the seven. Why would he have said that? Well, there's another version of them. There's an evil version of them. So that's one part of the lore I think that's been unlocked here from this comic. And a little bit of a review, because this part was really sad, but I didn't show photos. Sad Jonesy lore. When you join the IO, you get immortality. This is a quote. Because of this, he saw his whole family die one by one. As my children grew old, I told the IO that I wanted to go back, that I wanted to die with my grandchildren who I barely knew. But in the meantime, I'd become indispensable to the company. Dr. Sloan reminded me that upon my proclamation, my family would lose their protection, and my world has always been a dangerous place. So I stayed for descendants I didn't even know. Part of me believes that immortality is a curse. One is searching. I used to only see the infinite possibilities, the time to correct all mistakes, but many are uncorrectable. I wish I had done more for her than I could. And now these photos give us a little more insight, right? There's probably some photos here of his wife, his kids. Keep in mind, these could be different snapshots of Jones, or it's the same guy just traveling and doing things with his family. Pretty sad moment, man. Real sad moment. And also, IO immortality explained by Jonesy in the comics, because it's not fully clear yet. These are rough translations. The comic releases in a week here, so we should be able to clarify. When you join the management of the island, like me, you don't just get health insurance, but immortality. But only while you're on the island and what is happening there. So it's not outside of the island, and you can still be harmed. It's just you don't age. That's what we know. So that's a lot of the stuff that was unlocked. We talked about a few more. You can go look at my last video if you're interested once you're done with this one. We're aware of an issue where chest loot may appear several meters away when opened at certain locations. This will be resolved in our next game update. Just wanted to let you know, this is a massive glitch going on right now with the chest loot appearing in weird spots. Kind of a meme post, but also a real post. Here's the Real Dream Chapter 3 Season 4 Battle Pass on Reddit with more mass appeal. And Morbius there is right at the front. I mean, if you know, you know, right? The Morbius movie, it got trending. They released it and it flopped. Like, it was just the biggest like troll of, I don't know if it was Twitter bots or just the community. It's Morbin time. I'm throwing out random quotes from the memes that were happening. But with that being said, a few of these things are actually expected to come. Nothing confirmed, but we are assuming there's going to be some sort of crossover with Marvel next season. And I'm going to talk about something big here in a second. I mean, this is big too. Epic announced the Fortnitemares call out, and they included a photo, our first look at season 4, right? We got an image, especially here, of a skin. I don't know if this will be a battle pass skin, more likely a skin that'll release in the item shop during the Fortnitemares event, which again happens during season 4. So yeah, you can get going. I'll link this down below if you're interested in the actual call out building creative maps. But the photos, what the big thing is for me, getting to see our first look at a season 4 skin and some of the other skins that will return for Fortnitemares. This one's pretty interesting too. There's been people using AI to create things in Fortnite. It's concepts, but you tell the AI a phrase and then the AI will create something based off that phrase. So Happy Power did Fortnite Bloom Watcher monsters, and this is what it came out with. So I say this because I think this could actually be a big possibility. We should be getting monsters with Fortnitemares next season. I assume it's going to be related to the Bloom Watcher character that was teased in the trailer this season. So yeah, these are just, I guess, concepts by the AI. Finally, I love this theory on Reddit. I think there's a big chance it happens, and it's different than what we've heard. Here is a theory about the next season. The Bloom Watcher is going to use the roots of the reality tree to corrupt the 0 point to get villains from the Marvel Universe to gain the 0 point back to the IO. Now, I don't know if it'll be the IO or just for the Bloom Watcher herself, whatever it is, but I love this. Maybe it's just villains, Marvel villains next season. Let me know your thoughts. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.